Cheers everybody! Welcome back to Primitier, and this time I thought about putting on the timer. Well, I am pretty much recording after the last episode, after uploading it. It's actually uploading in that very exact moment. So, I don't know if I hinder that at the moment. But I was excited for the new idea I had, so let's get over and tell you what's on my mind. Because I wanted to build a whole new construct. That's why we had the clay idea and all, but I think we already have the brazier going on anyway, so why do we not make some use of that thing? And I was, okay, to be perfectly honest, I was thinking putting like a grill on it. Something along the lines? That's the problem with compressing all the materials. I do not have anything to showcase with anymore. Let's take you. I don't even know which size this is, if this is a complete long thing, but whatever. If I would have this as stone, iron, any other material, doesn't matter. And we have a fire going on beneath it and have this one is cooked, but let's imagine this is an uncooked slime, as I don't have anyone. So, if we have a fire down here, not touching the grill, but just laying down there. Here. Fire. Ow, I do not know what happened there. Okay, fire down there, and even if it's a bigger fire, it will not reach our whatever we try to heat up, because heat is not really realistically traveling. What is heating up in this case is the ground of the brazier. So that means the idea to have a grill, which I came up with last time, what I was excited about, does not really work. Sadly. Absolutely not. What can work though, what we could try is... Wait, this we keep around here. Now, we need an X. We do have an X over here. I do wonder if we have an apple tree with a wider range, with a wider base. But I don't think we have that luck, so let's instead cut this one up around this size. I think this size is about right. So we're gonna throw this one out, make a blueprint out of that one. What am I doing here? Okay, the other people have like helicopters and such as blueprint, and I have all of this junk. We don't need this as... Oh, we kinda want this as a blueprint though. Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna put down... Duke, 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 Duke. Duke, 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 Duke. Okay, so we can turn all of these logs into tinier pieces without having to cut them, because this is already perfectly cut. And what do we want to use it for? Easy, just wait a moment. Whoops. Okay, these we can just lay here and put them inside of this. Oh yeah, right, I still have that thing inside of here, which we do not need. So these can go side by side, right? Yeah, they can. Okay. That means we can fill out the whole bottom. Oh, that's perfect. Wait, that means if we put them together like this. Wait, I've got an idea. Put them together. we can easily just put them inside. Okay, next up on the ideas list. To have... wait. I need this for size. Come with me. And we do need to put the eggs over here again. That's gonna be fun. I threw it here. And now then, it can be a little bit thicker. Perfect, okay. I don't know if perfect, but it doesn't have to be that precise. This is... no, did I cut it? No, I did not. Okay. So all I want is just to put this on top. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it does what it's supposed to do. Now then, just for this short moment, we're gonna copy this. We don't need it in a moment. And I need to bring over a battery for this. Yeah, the constant need for batteries. I like that we need it, but it's so... Oh no, this one's empty. Slightly annoying. Only slightly though. I can deal with this a lot, but not perfectly. So then we need one of these. Of course. Huh? Okay, so it takes the one with the most with the closest size, or what does it do? Because I do not understand, to be honest. Now we put these together like a sandwich. So the idea is that the top one will ignite, and the heat from that will travel through the logs and ignite the lower one. And they both will ignite the logs so far that they themselves will start to burn and generate the heat. We can have another blueprint like this later on as well with what is it called again? The stuff that you get from deserts. I don't remember the name. Niter. That's what it's called. Now, the next experiment that I want to do, we already have this thing that we can put into the brazier, but I would much rather want to see, since we got everything in the radius, at least we should. If we go sideways like this, and just... Yep, it took the one we already had and just places it here. So we just stand here, put in our little blueprint, and the brazier is filled. That means we need an energy source at the brazier for easy filling. And that means we have an easier time generating natural heat, fire. Also, that means... do I need the big one? I just want to do cabling. Cabling is funny. Okay, what are the dimensions of a cable? Since we can do it... Oof. Okay, wait. We do need another table here. Okay, the way I would want it... That's enough, actually. So let's not make it too thin. That's about right. I mean, once it's in place, it can take a lot. That's good. Very, very good. Okay, we've got one. Okay, let's get this one out of sight. It's a little bit harder to transport, but should not be a problem. To lift this up will be a oh god, now I need to go back for the battery. We need a battery everywhere now. Alright, just as long as we're not in the house, I can do this. Oh wow, that was some weird lag. Oh yeah, I've got a few programs in the background now, so every lag that we see right now is because of me. Which I am fine with. It's not like the last time where... what I said last time, where the lags were much more significant than what I could ever have done with the house and stuff. So, we just want one more of them. Okay. Please tell me this was out of range. Seems like... Yep, the surface is good enough. Why do I not want the surface to be too thin? Simply enough because of that. The plate for the table is very thin and we had some funky bug with it last time. And I do not want to replicate that. So that's why it is much harder to assemble stuff now, like this table. But in the long run, it will serve us well. So we put this down to the ground. Put this one on top, which should be easy because they are the same size and therefore stack perfectly together. And just take this one and somehow get this on top. How? No idea. I can't lift this up. Okay, this is not working like I wanted to. I think I do need a bearing for that. Okay, we've seen the bearing trick some ages ago. I haven't used it for a good while now. Because I personally don't like it too much. But dire needs in dire situations. Okay, and now slow and steady wins the race. Ugh. Okay, better idea, grab it on the back side to get more lift in. And it's on top. We just need to... Okay. Okay, we can align it without the bearing, I think. The connection looks funny. Maybe I've turned it the wrong way around, but that's okay. Okay, let's try to push this back a little bit. I don't think I can. We have to live with how it is right now. Could be worse, could be worse. And now to the greatest tool in existence. That means we do not need the campfire over there. We can bring all the wood we gathered. And the leaves. Okay, we do not need that place anymore, actually. Good to know. That also means we do not need these, but they can stay. The hammer. The hammer and blade. I love this thing. Oh, I put all of these to the ground. Okay. We can come back for the second piece later. We do know that it's here. Now I do not want to touch the grass because I do not want to loosen it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Okay, it's a slight lag, but that's because of me. It's okay. Now then, we've got more wood if we want. We've got the tool. And for the tool, I actually want to do something else. Which would be a smaller piece, because I want somewhere to put the tool, which is not on top. Is that a good size? It is a good size. I like it. I like it a lot. Now then, would it be cooler to put this closer to water so we can turn iron back to hematite? But it is what it is. So then, we basically have everything to burn the iron and to hammer it down. Wanna try it? I'm certainly excited to see what it will do. How it will do. And the burning commences. There we. Oh, I dropped. Well, better the stone than that thing. Hello. Yes. Okay, got it. Ah, the brazier is great. I like that thing. Now then, dimensions of cables. Honestly, I have no idea. What's my health? Let's take a snacky snack. Okay. It is a learning experience. So it turns out that was not enough. Not at all. Okay, I don't need to grab anything else. We just go back to the big thing here. So this is not thick enough. We have the X over here, right? Okay, new idea. Thick boy. So we just oops, that doesn't matter. Okay, does it work? Oh wow! What way? Wow! Never cut this precise before. I like it. Okay. Now we take that thing. This can be deleted. Yes. This one can be deleted. Yes. This one can be... I mean, it's nice and all, but this was temporary anyway. And this one can be deleted. Yes. Then we take the big one here. And create a second one here. Put both of them against this, and they should burn long enough with a good intensity to actually convert the wood. Or not convert, to burn the wood. To ignite the wood. That's the word. Right. Look at the unit. This has to work. We do have to try, like, Ooh. I'm gonna make that experiment later. For now, I just... Yeah, not that... I mean, we've got this thing already. It wouldn't hurt. Okay. Let's do an experiment with this. This is not an apple one, so we just... Yoink. We just need the wood here. Like this. Then we create a second one without converting materials from the first. Why do we create a second one? Because we're using up materials now for unholy experiments. In this case, I want to check what happens if we cut up the straw. Like if we turn one material into 3. Like this. Nothing more, nothing less, so this is good. Okay, now we create the same thing again, just that this time around they are split apart. Where's the third? Must be this one. This way around. No, wait. This one's kind of wrong. What a puzzle. I should have done it step by step. Now I don't know which goes where. I think I made a mistake. Oh yeah, I did make a mistake. Wait, this one is wrong. This one goes to the side here. Which means this was right. Right? No, not this one. Okay, I do like jigsaw puzzles, but I didn't expect to do one today. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but... this is good. Okay, like that. And now we put them down as well. Like this and like that. Okay. That means we kind of have 2 times the same blueprint, just with one being cut up into... Okay, they're the same on the outside, but you have seen the difference between them. And now the question becomes, which one burns better? I can just burn them right here, right now, because it doesn't matter too much. This is just for the experiment's sake anyway. So we decide on which to keep. I do wonder if there's a difference. Because they should have, I don't know if 3 times produce more heat. They certainly could, wait, this is the 3 part. Yeah, this looks full, this is the 3 part. So, cut up, full. Can I ignite them at the same time? I do want to keep them on distance. We do ignite them at the same time, and then I shove this one to the side. Like this. Okay. We have a blueprint of both, and now we see how effective each is. They started burning at the same time, so they should be pretty equal. Again, to describe what is in my mind. if we just have one, it has a very long, it has a longer burning time than 3 separate ones. But 3 separate ones each give heat. This one here the wood started burning. It seems like the wood is burning. Okay, they do not... Okay, that was the shortest one, so of course this one would go first. Second smallest. Third smallest. Okay, the wood is burning. That is good. They certainly do burn longer, but it does not look like the wood itself is burning. The wood itself is burning, okay. I mean, if the wood itself is burning anyway... So if you don't use a big sheet, if you use the first version we had, which we deleted now, you might want to cut up the hay into smaller pieces, because it did certainly seem like the wood was burning with the cut up pieces first, and only then the other one came around. They used up quicker, but they produce more heat, it seems. Doesn't matter too much though, because we can have this. That means I do not need the cut up version. I'm gonna leave it though for now. Also, I need to do a new blueprint here. Wait, what happens if we use the burning wood? Ow! Wait, we can save the wood. That's funny. That's certainly funny. Okay, I like that. I do need to make a new blueprint where this one is not on the side, but laying like this. From this side, maybe. Perfect. Is it the viewpoint I have? Wait. Ooh. Okay, that is good for the editor. Ah. It will determine how we put it down as well. I mean, it's obvious when you think about it, but still. Okay. Good. Let's take them over. And watch out to not have the leaves in contact with the fire. Okay, here we are again. Let's see how it looks like inside the brazier. We want this. It's a little bit much, not gonna lie. I can live with it. We had worse. Okay, and I took the fire thingy over, so let's get it back. Okay, the smithing really just comes into mind when we create pieces, when we want a specific cable. After that, we can just cook it and throw it aside. We could merge them as well, not a problem, but we do not have to form them anymore if we already have a form. I was thinking like we could turn the hematite in... Hello? Huh? Huh? What is... Okay, wait. Ah, now it's working. For some reason, I was not able to push them against each other. Ah, yes. Oh, it could be that the walls are absorbing some of the heat, actually. Turns out it's more efficient to do this on the ground than on an actual construction. Well, we will see. I do like how it's going. This needs 600 Celsius, which should be easy. We're on 300 already. We are 400 already. Just with the wood, I'm not certain. Temperature of wood? 500. I think it needs 600. 570, 580, but it's burning. It's burning. Okay, and we have iron. Things are working out. Oh yeah, I cannot take the rubber in there, so we will have to do this here. I love this. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, yeah. After all this time, we actually have our smithing capability. Oop. And for this region... yeah, I have to watch out. I can still damage the hammer. Which means we need repair material here. We could just take the one we had at the beach, because we do not need that one there anymore. This is over 600 again. Let's get it a little bit higher. Now we can continue. Okay. Ouch! I do not know what that was. Okay. I'm not allowed to run against the sharp edge. That hurts. You know, what I'm thinking is it would be so much more useful. Whoops. I don't know why I just put it on like that. To have... actually, how do I want to do that? To maybe ignite it from here and then have the table right next to it. I think that would be the most useful thing. Can we do something like this already? Well, kinda. Okay, the fire is not helping my already bad frame rate. Again, cannot blame the game right now. This is a might. Ooh. $594, and for some reason it's not going up. Why is it not going up? It's hard to see. 596. The temperature is not going up with the iron thing. Weird. Okay. Just create another plate like that later on. It's alright. Nope. For some reason it's not burning. I don't know what's up with that. No discoloration, no nothing. Why is the iron not burning? What are we doing wrong here? Now it's burning. Burning. Now it's melting. I don't know what's up with that. Also, I do not think we do need the blade, but let's have it anyway. And it's already cooled off. That means we cannot smith the usual way. Why is it... Don't tell me the stone is draining all the heat from the wood. That would be quite a shame. And that also means that we cannot process usual material without niter. That means the whole basin is not... basin? Brazier? Whatever. It's kind of the same in this case. It has no functionality. It's just for fire. We can use it to grill. Like, slime doesn't need that high of a temperature. But I thought iron would work. Obviously not tungsten. But iron? Iron should work without problem in this case. Oh well. Not much we can do here, huh? The best I can do here is transform it in the pit. Uh-oh. I do think it's stuck somewhere. In the walls. I have no way to get it out. It's stuck. Okay. Wait. That's what we have this for. Well, not exactly, but kind of. That's alright. That's alright. Also, maybe the iron piece was just too big. We do not need that much of iron anyway. So let's give the fire to the smaller pieces. This is what I like to see. And now we just try to make cable. This is actually good cable size, isn't it? I mean, we can make it thinner. For this, okay, usually it's better to convert into it into hematite first, but let's try to use tungsten to just minimize it. Okay, I'm alright with that. Now I just want this to heat up, which should be easy because it's smaller. Let's turn this around so we can start hammering away. Now it's working. Okay, it's actually working pretty fine. Yeah, okay, it is a very small material now. It is 2 by 2 it seems, or is it 1 by 1? Let's let it cool off and then we will see. The problem is the ruler we have is of wood. So I don't know how well that works, but I do remember we have one here. Now we just have to watch out to not burn this thing. Although, does it really matter? We just throw it in the brazier and done. 1 by 1. This is the smallest we can have. Okay, now we just need to cut it in the right size and maybe throw it into the brazier again. What is the right size? I would say 10 centimeter each. So we have oh wait, that means we do not need the blueprint of this one anymore because we will have the 10 centimeter one. Huh. Okay, first of all, let's get a blueprint of this, just to be safe. Also, we do not need this one anymore, it seems. Because this one works perfectly, the one we have. Let's put this neutrally and from the side. Wonderful. That means we can safely cut it right now. And this was... wait, what did I say? This was 100 centimeter. That means 50 centimeter would be alright. Let's use the wood around here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 centimeter is one of these things. That means, oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. That here is the 50th. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So overall, those are 100 centimeter. Which means cutting it would mean... we place this up here, like this. Then we take a cutting tool we have. I like that. And now we have to be precise. Okay, no idea if... Okay. No idea if this was alright, but we will check that in a second here. It's 1 centimeter off. Good to know. Na komm. Na komm. Very German. The instinct is taking over. Which means, come here. Come here, you little shit. Okay, we need to shave off 1 centimeter. Usually we do that with trees and that works. Let's see if it works in this case as well. I don't think 1 by 1 by 1 is allowed to exist in this world, so that's why we are losing what we shave off completely, but that's fine. I don't need that anyway. Yep. Now let's see, is it? It looks fine. Looks like we created 1 by 1 by 100 centimeter. This is our cabling from now on. Which means we disconnect. 11 health is not much, but I do not think it needs that much anyway. Okay, let's put it in neutrally. So we won't have any problems placing it. Which means we do not need the longer one anymore. And this one is about 13 kilogram iron. Oh no, that's what we have. 0.89 kilogram. Which does not need that much electricity as well. Good. Our first cable. So that will mean that if we want... Okay, this is dangerous because something like this can easily cause cutting. We have to be very careful with this, especially with this kind of staircase. And ceiling. One wrong move and this will cut all the way. But now we can build with this. We can easily come around here. Put these close to each other and just connect it to the wall. Did this move? No, I don't think this moved. It's not even. But to make it even from that angle is hard. Unless I use Play Space Mover again, but let's try not to for the time being. What I could do is go down here. And very carefully grab it. I do not know why it does not grab. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Where did it fall to? I sure hope it did not cut anything. It seems like it did cut something, but we're in the safe now. Okay, yet again we go up. Without cutting anything. And now we hunker down. Get this on the other side here. How? It wasn't even close. I didn't even touch anything with the iron so far. Damn it. Okay, let's try to get this back into shape. Hello? It's not moving anymore. I haven't saved. This is bad. No. No. Okay. Can you live with this? I'm not... What happened with this piece there? No, seriously, what happened there? This is looking out... Right now, at this exact moment, I really do not care enough. Two questions. First off, why did it not grab? You saw me grabbing it specifically with the... And second of all, why did I move here? I do not understand this game. Okay. This one is good again. At least we've got this going. And where did this fall off to? First of all, save, save, save. Saved. Okay. Next up, this goes out. Yeah, sure. I don't know why you fell through there, but that's an issue for later. Let's just throw it out. Wonderful. And this we handle differently, because I cannot be bothered. I have 3D space. I can move on my own without using thumbsticks, because thumbstick is dangerous if you have something like this in hand. And again. Now then, can I grab this thing and not the wood? I don't think I will be able to. It will fall down. I grabbed it. Okay. Yes, okay. I think this is actually a distance on which electricity can still flow. I mean, once we got the other cables in, we will be able to see. With these things, I still have to cheat. This is nerve-wracking. And we lost 1 centimeter of floor. I mean, it did look just as bad before. It's just 1 centimeter that's missing, but it looks like 3 because we were already missing previously. Let's put this to the conversion table. Alrighty. Next up. And like I said before, we have all this iron here now. And I can just easily grab one of these pieces. And look, turn all the iron we had into more cables. Wonderful. And absolutely horrifying when I think about having to build with them. They are specifically small, so they are not an eyesore, but having them small makes them the perfect cutting tool. Maybe, just maybe, we will think about a material with less attack than iron. Attack in this case. Attack 100. Something with less than 100, which is still conductive. We do not have a boolean here for conductivity. But how many materials are there? Let's see. Gold. Yeah, I'm thinking about the rare materials as well. So let's see. Gold is rare, but it is malleable when it's cold, which is bad because if you put if anything makes harder contact with the gold, it will just pummel down. Because I think if it's still 1 by 1 and you push it on the side, it still counts as malleable? Deforming the gold. Which means that it disconnects from everything it's connected to, meaning the wall as well. So, no. Silver, I think, is not malleable when cold, and silver could work. It's just rare to come by, but a good reason to go out and about to look for it. So maybe we do one day do the same with silver. Copper would be ideal if it would exist, because I can imagine if copper was added, it would have a low attack, maybe a good defense as well, and conductivity. All of these together, very good. Okay, all I want is just for this piece to connect right on top on what is on the wall. Nothing more, nothing less. Not gonna lie to you, I cannot be bothered. You know what happens if we mess with this, and this is good. Not the biggest eyesore, because it's mostly covered up by the railing. If we're far enough away, it's too small to really notice. When we're close, it's covered up. So, yeah, no problem here. No problem here. I won't. No, I'm good. What I'm more concerned about is that we have to do this in a slope. Because we have a height difference. I could cut it up, but over here with the flooring, if we had thicker floor, which we could have had if we started this after the blueprint update, but we have to work with what we have, right? We have to work with what we have. Those were 4. Don't tell me I pushed one of them down. Yeah, thin material is finicky. I should not have produced them here en masse now. That was maybe a mistake. "45. We've got an hour again. Oopsie. Last time I was so good with the 30 minutes. But, I mean, the idea today was cabling, and we have the cabling. I could have stopped with the perfect iron, but I really do want to connect the lower light. Is this enough? This could be enough. Wait, this one is shining. What? Where? Oh yeah, right. Right, okay, let's take this to hand. One of these is not working. You know what that means. We're doing the old electrician thing. For that, we're going outside. Because here... Also, we have to try something. If I forget about this, please... Although I should not if I see this. We've seen one big lamp being converted into many of these smaller lamps here. I don't know how many we got and how many we need, but apparently you can turn them back. You can use the smaller ones in the blueprint for a big one. I am not too sure if that works. I've heard a word about this from a very trustable source, Kurosaki. Although I heard about this over the Google Translate, so maybe I am mistaken. But I am all for finding out the truth. This one. This is not a connection. Okay. So now comes the funny part, because we need something like a small iron plate for this. Like a patch. Talking about not making an eyesore. Maybe something like this would have been more stable. Oh, this was the last one. For some reason my hand cannot go lower. Okay, got it. Now then, did we have an X? We have this thing. Oh, that was too small. I think it's capped with mass. I don't know what the smallest... I don't know what the smallest masses we can have. Oh god. 0.28 for this. Okay. Okay. This one has one simple job. Just connect the two pieces on top. This is small enough to not cause any trouble, right? Maybe 10 centimeters is too much, but the problem is the shorter we do them, the more we have to use when we cover space, which means the longer the installation takes. Not the worst eyesore. Well, today is a good day. It works. Also, I certainly do like the small cabling, even if it's a little bit more messy, more than whatever we had done there. This one is nice though. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna put this one back here. They're loading, that's good. Next up, let's get the blueprint thing in. Okay, oopsie. Get rid of this for now. This out to the side, perfect. Okay. And although we do have the light down here, it is draining some electricity. So we just take the bulb out for now. Temporarily. Okay, this is 5 centimeters, which is half of a cube. Which is weird, because this thing, one of these turned into a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, you know what that means. Which is which? Okay. That means means we take this one, and all of them, and place them here, because here's our energy. Up there. And I don't need this. I just need to select the right one. Hey, the electricity is right over me. Oh, that means we have... This is not a cylinder, the yellow outline. It is a circle. It does not reach. We have the energy box up there. We've just been there. There are batteries inside with energy, with more than 1 kilojoule. And we cannot reach them. Jumping does nothing? Interesting. So we have a limit on height. That means we cannot just have like, if we have a tower, okay? 2 stories. Lower story is where we place all this stuff, like for example lumber mill, where we just collect all the logs down there on the down level, and up here we have where we create stuff, which means that it could be that we are not able to reach the materials. Well, we weren't able to reach the electricity, which is clearly here. Let's see if we can do something from up here. We have the electricity and we do have the... It can't be that LED. It has to be the small ones. Okay, we weren't able to reach the energy from down below, but we are able to reach the materials that are laying there. If you remember, we laid 8 small. And this one can be created down there as well. Okay, let's do that. We have a lot of kilojoule up here. We may want a second power box so that we take all the batteries out there. Or maybe half of the batteries out there and put them on a level below in a separate power box that is specifically made to take and put in batteries. This is more of an energy saver, so this one just collects like in Factorio, which is going on right now as well. These are our accumulators that take from the solar and give it to the house for light and such. And this is not made for us to use up the energy. This is just a bank for the house itself. And we do the same again, but ignore this part and only concentrate on this part, which would be that we are loading and unloading just loading batteries up, which we can use either right there in the yellow circle for duplication, so we just have to stand in place, or to put in and take out, so we can use them like before, like just for traveling and stuff. Okay, first things first, we place down one. That is a big LED. And the small ones are gone. Okay! Okay, we can turn small. Wait. The one from here is still there. The one from here is still there. We have a big one again. Now, another question I have, for which I specifically save. I should have taken a battery. Give me a moment. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, we've got the batteries, we've got this thing. Because, and that's why I saved. What if we select the small light? Oh, no way. A smaller big light, but does it illuminate the area? Oh, this one does not illuminate the area anymore. Wait. We select the big one again. which uses up all of them. And this is a big one, which means it illuminates. Okay, we can interchange them, but as soon as it's a little bit smaller than usual, it does not illuminate anymore. And we have a flashlight again. Which means having this in a constellation with us is double good. We have energy for conversion and we have energy for light. I like that. I like that. I like that. A lot. This one's empty, so we take it with us. Nice. Okay, for now, we just place it down here. Good! Okay, Kurosaki was... I mean, I did want to test this before. I mentioned this before the update came out. We just had tested so much else that I completely forgot about the lights. I could have claimed this as my own idea. Now it's someone else's, but thank you! Oh... I really love the Asian players. If you just compare the Discord channels of the blueprints between the English speaking ones and the Asian ones, we have simple... Okay, there are some more complicated as well, but it's mostly simple stuff like little statuettes, maybe a house or something along those lines. And then you go over into the other channel for the Asian ones, and there's just helicopters, guns, and complex materials and such. I couldn't have more respect if I want to. They're doing an amazing job. The English ones as well, like there's fancy stuff there. I would say the English ones are the artists and the Asian ones are the engineers. That's what I would rate the server. In all respect, because both in its own ways are just great. Also, another idea I had. Do we do this episode? This one goes out. Okay, I'm just saying this. If I forget this, remember me later. This is ancient alloy, which is conductive, which is easy to transport, and which comes the same size with each windmill. With each windmill also comes the stem, the thing that on which everything else is placed, which is not easy to carry, impossible for us at the moment. So what if we just turn that big thing into multiple ones of these? Or another size, but I do like them kinda. That's another idea for another day, because that would give us a lot of conductive material which we can use. Also, it's a good building block. I'm not sure for what exactly, but it is. Also, what's the attack of these? 10. The attack rises when it's smaller, right? For this question to be answered here. This thing has an attack of 100. And these have an attack of 100. So what I was saying with the copper before, maybe the ancient alloy is perfect and we create cable out of this. First off, we get a lot of cabling from just one windmill. And this is only 10% of the attack, which means it doesn't cut through everything it slightly touches. Which is very, very good. Defense is 63. Defense is 115. Okay, given, that's more. 102. Oh, so it won't... so the cables will be very flimsy. I will have to think about that. But that's for another time. The last thing I want to do with this, actually, because I'm curious now, and we have it right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 50 centimeter. So that means 2 of them mathematically must be 100 centimeter. So this will look right at the edge of the thing. It's connected in a weird way now. It works. Yeah, okay, 50 centimeter. Interesting, so we already have a cool size for this. Huh. Not sure what we're gonna do with this information for now. But the ruler made itself useful 2 times in this episode alone. So every build we make just makes our life easier and easier. We now have a cool smithy here, which we can use for various materials. Or various forms of iron if we want. And maybe we turn the cables to something better. Maybe 2 centimeters wide or something along the lines. I don't know. I think it would be much easier to use this for building than it is to use these. We'll have to see about that. For now, where do we leave off? With this? Yeah, with this. I'm gonna leave you off with the brazier. And... oh god, what? Over 1 hour. Well, sorry about that. We tried a few things, we learned a few things, and the light is going. If I put in another light bulb. Yeah, we see about that. Well, until next time, I would say, see you around. Bye bye.